figure it out.
Doing great.
Good? Yeah.
What?
I'm okay.
Hello, everyone, and a very happy welcome to Abbey and Charlie, their family, the wider bridal party, and all of you, their neighbours. Thank you very much for making it to Bella Terra today. Over the last few months, Abbey and Charlie would have invited you to be here to celebrate the next era of their lives together. Like the tea behind us, you all represent branches of support in their lives. I can say on their behalf that they are very grateful for you being here. Thank you. Abbey and Charlie, your relationship started with a seed of connection, and like the strongest tree, your love has grown slowly and beautifully into what it is today. Here now, we'll witness you permanently intertwining your futures together forevermore. To our neighbours, you have all and will all play a role in the future of their relationship. As good examples of what friendship and marriage look like as the seasons change. Not every day, guys, is going to be perfect. Though being with your person on a bad day makes it all the more bearable. I know on this day, with all of you here, it's going to be a good day. We all know that these two are madly in love, and they will dive into forever together with all of you here as their witnesses. Abbey and Charlie, I wish for your love to be evergreen, full of life, and if you water the right parts too, fruitful. As you sit down. Oh, sit down. Maya, you weren't here yesterday to practice with. As you transition into married life, remember that not every day is a honeymoon. You will have incredible times together, but it's just as important to work through the not so wonderful times as well. In a world that is as confusing as ours, marriage is about finding someone that can meet your hard logic with soft emotion, a temper with a warm understanding. Share your thoughts, feelings and emotions with each other. Laugh together every day. Build the foundations for the trust and compassion required for a happy life together. Most importantly, these actions will keep your relationship on track. Collaboration, not compromise, is what leads to the most healthy partnerships. Sway with the winds. Don't become so rigid that it breaks you. We will now have some readings from the couple siblings. I'd like to welcome Evan, please.
Good afternoon. I'm Charlie's brother, Evan, and I'm so glad to be here with you today. I am extremely grateful to look out and see so many family and friends that I haven't seen in a long time, along with so many new faces that are about to join together into one big cravey family. And of course, we remember all of those, not in bus, but will always be in our heart. Today, I've prepared a reading from one of Abbey and Charlie's favorite movies, About Time. The film is about a man named Tim who learns that he has inherited the ability to travel back in time. As to be expected of a 21-year-old, he uses his powers frivolously. He goes back in time to impress girls, help friends, and to redo awkward conversations. But his powers are really tested when he meets his soulmate, Neri. Tim's father also plays a crucial role in guiding his son. But unfortunately, even time travel can't stop a cancer diagnosis. Shortly before his death, he gives a last piece of time travel advice to Tim. Quote, "His secret formula for happiness. Part one of the two-part plan was that I should just get on with ordinary life, living it day by day like anyone else. But then came part two of Dad's plan. He told me to live every day again, almost exactly the same. The first time with all the tensions and worries that stop us noticing how sweet the world can be. But the second time's noticing. Tim takes the advice and lives every day a second time, soaking in all the hidden joys he missed at first. But by the end of the film, he stopped using his powers entirely. In the end, I think I've learned the final lesson from my travels in time. And I've even gone one step further than my father did. The truth is, I now don't travel back at all, not even for the day. I just try to live every day as if I have deliberately come back to this one day, to enjoy it as if it was the full final day of my extraordinary, ordinary life. We're all traveling through time together every day of our lives. All we can do is do our best to relish this remarkable ride. Now, admittedly, none of us can go back in time, but I think it's pretty special that even without any movers, Charlie and Abbey have made it a beautiful day together. I know it hasn't always been easy, whether it was a broken wrist on an ice skating date, deciding to move away from family, raising a temperamental kitten, or getting home exhausted after long days of work. Through it all, you two have been there for each other and helped each other grow into the amazing people you are. When we were little, we always joked that Charlie would be forever alone, herding yaks in some unknown corner of the country. But I am so proud of you, Charlie, for the person you become, and that wouldn't have been possible without Abbey. Abbey, you make him smile and laugh like nothing I've ever seen, and I'm so glad he has you in his life. I know it was a daunting task joining this family, and every day I am so impressed and inspired by how compassionate you are, even towards cold Charlie's hobbies and our family quirks. You were a piece of this family that we didn't know we were missing, and I'm so glad to call you my new sister. Now to get back to about time, since my time is almost done, I encourage you to learn from Tim, and even in those boring days, in hardest times, which there will surely be more of, to live deliberately, finding the simple joys and cherishing every single moment that you have together as the gift that it is. Congratulations and good luck. I love you guys.
And now, like Jenna, please.
Hi. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jenna. I'm Abby's little sister. And I'm sure you can imagine, growing up in the 2000s and track 10s, my sister and I cycled through a lot of different trends. In elementary school, there were the silly bands and sock bracelets. In middle school, there were skinny jeans, infinity scarves. High school was YouTube and Vine. And I'm sure you get the gist. But the trends that outlasted all of them were obviously Taylor Swift. And anyone who knows Abby personally probably knows she is the biggest Swiftie in this entire room out of this group of people. And as you can probably picture, I had to listen to a lot of her growing up. When people think of Taylor Swift, they oftentimes think of female empowerment, standing for what you believe in and being your true self despite the circumstances. And well, I've never been the biggest Taylor Swift fan, to say the least. I still think of these things when I hear a Taylor Swift song. And as I was thinking about it more, I realized that I don't relate to Taylor Swift to these attributes because that's the rhetoric that she uses in her songs. It's deep. But because I had such an amazing older sister to look up to, who taught me all of these things as I grew up, who also just happened to love Taylor Swift. All of that aside, Abby wanted me to share some of Taylor's lyrics about falling in love. These are just a few that resonated with me. I like shiny things, but I'd marry you with paper rings. I once believed the love would be burning red, but it's golden. All's well that ends well to end up with you, and at every table, I'll save you a seat. Now, I think the best wedding present you could give Abby is to promise that you will all go and listen to Taylor's new album coming out soon.
Yeah.
But even as she releases new albums, Abbey and Charlie will continue to write their own personal love story and find new ways to express their love for each other every single day. I love you, Abby, and as you and Charlie take this new step into your life, I wish you the best of luck forevermore.
Thank you. Thank you, Jenna. And now Stephanie, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Stephanie, Charlie's oldest sister. My 2.5 years seniority has made me well placed to offer guidance to my rough over the years. Now, Charlie may say that when we were younger, this took the form of bullying, but as a fellow oldest sister, I'm clear that Abby knows we have to rule with an iron fist sometimes. Yep. As we got older, though, I was a bit gentler and more nurturing. I'd like to think that my advice played a small role in him becoming the man that he is today. Charlie and Abby are both very fortunate to be surrounded by friends and family who are also well qualified to give them advice as they enter this next stage of life together. You'll remember that when you RSVP'd, you were asked to share a piece of advice on love and marriage. They received many good tips, which they'll be taking to heart, but they wanted to highlight a few messages today. Maybe some of you in the crowd will learn something new too. Several people spoke to the importance of love and affection within a marriage. Bill and Nancy Kutsis said that you should keep holding hands no matter how long you've been together. John Hazley said that love is not a feeling, it's something that you do, which speaks to the active work that you have to put into a marriage every day. But although it is work, you know you're with the person who makes the effort worthwhile. Others say advice that speaks to the playfulness and fun of being in a relationship with your best friend. Anne Becky said, be silly together. Don't be afraid to be goofballs with one another. A few of you even had some guidance about growing their family. Gloria Lowe said that they should get another cat. I'm not sure what Willow is going to think about that. You might have to consult her first. Uncle Stevie said, have kids while you're young. They are exhausting. I think you guys have gotten a little taste of that when you've hung out with Ollie. Many recognized in their advice that marriage is not always easy. Patrick and Tiffany Connolly said that it takes patience, understanding, and compromise. Allison and Jeff Harris said that you need to talk to each other, even when it's difficult. My husband, Jamie, often likes to remind me that when we face a challenge, it's not us versus each other, it's us versus the problem. Along a similar vein, Becky and Dan D'Amico said to love hard and forgive often. Now, don't freak out. I know we're all making it sound like marriage is a lot of hard work, but I promise you it's worth it. Uncle Bob and Aunt Thu said that a happy home is where both husband and wife think they got better than they deserve. Your lives are about to change, and with it, your priorities. Lisa and Neil Nola said to put each other first from here on in. Of course, others are important and will need your time, which you'll give to them, but always put each other first. And always call your mom. Now, Nancy and Trisha will be glad to hear that. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't appeal to Charlie's scientific nature with my advice. I once read about a study where researchers were able to predict with extreme accuracy whether couples would stay together based on one partner's reaction to the things that excited the other. The couples that stayed together were the ones who took joy in the small things that their partner remarks upon. So my advice to you is this. Pick time to notice each other every day. Take pleasure in what makes each other happy. Charlie, when Taylor Swift's new album comes out, whatever you think about the music, I hope you love watching Abby listen to it. And Abby, the next time that Charlie drags you along train watching, I know it's not the most fun day out. I've been there. but I hope he can appreciate how much it means to him to have you there. All of this is to say that I love you both, and I'm here for you whenever you need that sisterly loving and guidance. Congratulations.
Thank you, Steph. With the readings complete, Abbey and Charlie will now demonstrate their commitment to each other in a unity ceremony inspired by the beautiful nature that we have all around us today. In folklore and in real life, the oldest trees carry the most stories. The two of you are just beginning your lives together. In the coming years, you will grow as individuals and you will grow as a couple. Like rings in a tree trunk, your lives together will be marked by your experiences. I hope that you are grateful for every shared moment along the way. Your marriage will require nourishment and kindness to flourish. When you encounter obstacles, remember to be patient. Tend to your marriage as it goes in. Garlic. Life may send you floods or droughts, yet together you will be able to weather the storms. Lay down strong roots to support each other. You can also count on the support of your friends and family who are around us today, including those who are and are not here with us. Both of your parents have demonstrated to you what it means to be in a loving relationship. You can surely count on their hard-earned wisdom to help guide you through this new phase to your lives. I know that you can also rely on everyone else here to support you in your marriage. We all represent a closely woven network of relationships that have made you and molded you into the people that you are today. Today, we will create a keepsake of this network to remind you of the love that will surround your marriage. Jenna, Abbey's sister, through this tree, a member of the immediate family, will now add their fingerprints to symbolize the joining of the Vows and Blenko families with their creation of a united family tree. Mimi and Nonna, if you can join first, please.
Please.
Right, Anthony?
Can we put ours a little light on the dough?
I did, Trisha. Charlie, very please.
No. Good night, everyone.
Adam, Jenna, and Stephanie, you pull up now.
First.
finally, very best couple, Abbey and Charlie's.
Doing a pure Petal. Oh, okay. Do we have our books? Well,
Abbey and Charlie's family tree wouldn't be complete without the help of all the people who have come to support them today. I invite you all in the audience to add your fingerprints to the blank spaces during your reception. Abbey and Charlie have written promises to each other that they will recite now in front of all of us. They're going to take turns. Abbey, you to start when you're ready, please.
Sure. Gonna try really hard to keep it together.
Great.
I promise to always try to say goodbye when you leave for work in the morning, even if I am completely dead asleep.
And I promise to always get up out of my seat and wave goodbye to you out the window when you leave for work in the morning when I work from home.
At restaurants, I promise to always share my meals halvesies with you, even if what I ordered is better.
And on brewery dates, I promise you can always try my drink, but I also promise you that you need to ask early or there won't be anything left for you to try.
I promise to put up with your train hobby, but I can't promise to not roll my eyes at it sometimes.
Following your parents' example and the rules of the Labor Day weekend wedding club, which I just learned about last night, I promise to do all of the blue chores around the house, and most of the pink ones too.
And I promise to always redo some of those pink chores because you don't always do them the best.
I promise that in everything of ours that we have to tell apart, like our towels and our toothbrushes, I will put my things on the left because in more ways than one, you are always right.
I promise to always be your passenger princess and play you the newest Taylor Swift albums.
Abbey, I promise there will never be a busier time in our lives than wedding planning until we have kids. Now that wedding planning is behind us, I promise I will stop stalling and we can get a dog as soon as you find one.
I promise to travel through the rest of my time. Go only forward. Can't go back. With you. I promise to relish every second and every new memory created with my best friend. I promise. Sorry. I promise that for as long as I live, I will support you, cherish you, and love you.
Abbey, I promise you that I am far from a perfect man, but a perfect man is who you deserve. So I will strive for the rest of my life to be a man worthy of you. I will stand by your side. I will put you first. I will cheer you on in everything that you do. I will spend my life trying to be the perfect partner you deserve, because the perfect partner is who you are to me. You compliment me. You make me a better person. You are the color in my black and white world. You are all I could ever ask for. Abbey, you are the love of my life and my forever. I love you.
Samuel. Thanks. Ollie, can you come up, please?
Thanks.
Thank you.
As a physical reminder, the promises that they have made to one another today, Abbey and Charlie will now exchange wedding rings. Your ring will be worn on your hand as a constant reminder of the bond shared between you as a married couple. Shh. Yes. Abigail, as you place this ring on Charles's finger, please repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
Charles Robert Blenko,
Charles Robert Blenko,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Charles, as you place this ring on Abigail's finger, please repeat after these. With this ring,
With this ring,
Abigail Rayanne Faust,
Abigail Rayanne Faust,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Wedding rings are a symbol of the unending circle of love, as love given freely has no beginning and no end. These rings mark the beginning of a journey, an adventure, a brand new season together, filled with wonder, surprises, tears, laughter, celebrations, and joy. Enjoy growing together. In marriage, the little things are the big things. The mundane, same day, every day little things that you wake up to and then wish to fall asleep to all over again. You will never be too old to hold hands. It isn't just remembering to say I love you just once a day. It's doing those things you've already shown to each other. Abby, it's making sure that Charlie has no doubt in his mind that you get into the ER with a broken wrist. Darnie, it's moving across the city to sit in traffic every day to give Abby that easier light. It's buying the necklace with your initial on. Not because you own Abby, but because you really know her. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which you both can grow. It is a joint search for the good and the beautiful. It is not only marrying the right person, it is being that person for each other. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It's having that capacity to forgive and forget. It is each and every day living and loving in a way that you have promised yourselves and us all of here today that you will continue to do so. Now you have declared before all of us that you will live together in marriage. You have made promises to each other, which have been symbolized by the creation of your trio of fingerprints, taking your private vows this morning, and finally, your giving and receiving of rings. With that, it is my extreme pleasure to pronounce you to be married. Your new era together has begun. Charlie, you may hear your flag.
I love you. Hold them up.
Oh no, not again.
You did it.
Oh no. Forget it.
I loved it.
I love you.
We crushed it. Thank you.
Sit down, breathe, and just listen.
so breathless.